Welcome to Behind the Velvet Ropes. On today's Btvr, we're going to go all the way from Soho to Harlem in search of the best African and African American culture, fashion, and style. So stay tuned. There's nothing that I like more than shopping and getting a little culture at the same time. So that's why we're going to the Museum for African Art. See what's cooking, do some shopping, culture, yeah. The gift shop with authentic African items is right here when you come in. Ooh, that's great. Leather wallet, $10, handcrafted. Look at this chair. That's amazing. This beautiful fabric, batiks. This is very stylish. Hair, a clip, and earrings. Beautiful. Actually, I was kind of peeking around before, and this is my favorite artist, Laji Badiaga. I hope I said that right. And what he does is take kind of like modern garbage and makes these beautiful sculptures. Pottery. Ooh. That's kind of erotic. Is that not erotic? Well, okay, I have to find El Presidente because we're going to talk to her and find out a little bit more about this museum. Where is she? Where's the president?
Hi,
hey, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
You like the store?
I'm loving it. I saw a few things that I might have to charge on my credit card. Could be trouble.
We take cash, we take credit cards. That's
Cash,
no
I
problem.
have no cash, but good credit. This is good. So I want to take a tour around, but I want to know a little bit about the museum and how long has it been here?
We're 15 years old. We've been in this location since '92. Actually, Maya Lin, who did the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, did our entire space, including the galleries and our offices.
It's quite beautiful.
Well, thank you. Our current exhibition is urban art. You know, the contemporary, untrained work. It's Congolese out of the 70s and 80s.
Let's take a look.
Please.
Let's take a look.
Most people who think about African art, they think about things that are tribal antiquities. They don't necessarily think of African art as something contemporary. You know, everybody knows who Martin Luther King is now, but
they didn't.
At one point, he wasn't a household name.
Exactly.
Patrice Lumumba, much of the same thing. A deification process is happening.
I see here, so you have a history of what this exhibition is and who he was.
Right.
He was a freedom fighter.
Absolutely.
And this exhibition actually is different artists portraying his fight.
It's almost documenting what was happening, much like a newspaper, much like a newsreel. One of the things we're trying to do in this exhibition is actually show that African art is relevant. It is now, and we have a companion education program downstairs for young kids.
Let's go downstairs. I love some of the sculpture downstairs.
Wonderful. This exhibition is about three very important people, the Dogon, Fang, and Songhai. This is the type of stuff that inspired the Picassos and the Matisses.
Absolutely.
This is a piece that was probably made about 100 years ago, before the Picassos were using it for contemporary inspiration.
What do they call them? Totems? What do you call these?
Some are totems in the sense that there are power figures that are used for ritual. And if you didn't know, you might think that that is a childlike figure because the head is large, the body portions are smaller, but actually it's not meant to represent a child or a person as we know it. It's meant to represent a spirit figure. And in spirit figures, the head is larger because the head is more important. Sometimes you'll see, for instance, spirit spouses. The concept is you may never meet your soulmate in your lifetime.
Don't tell me this. Don't, I'm not even going there.
No, but this figure will embody your spirit spouse. And chances are, if you're having trouble in your relationship, it could be because you've angered your spirit spouse.
Whatever, I'm working on it. I'm working on
Hey,
it.
you and me both.
Hey, we're working on that, yeah. This one is like my favorite. I was just checking this one out. I love his face. I love this guy too. He's got a horn in his eye. What is that?
Well, again, it's a power figure, and this isn't meant to represent a human being as we know it, but something other.
And I love these face masks.
This particular one has stripes that are reminiscent of zebra or antelope.
Elsie, thank you so much for allowing us here. It was such a cultural experience. I love it. Thank you. He's coming with me. Wow, that was really cool. Now we're gonna head all the way uptown to the west side, upper west side, and meet Corine Simpson, who does some amazing jewelry. So let's go. We're heading up to Riverside Drive to meet Corine Simpson. Corine is actually really famous for doing the black cameo, so we have to check that out and maybe shop a little bit. Wow, look at that meter. $15 and counting. Look at that. This is going to be expensive cab ride, but worth every penny. We're here, 790 Riverside Drive. Very swanky. Ooh, I love these old buildings. Marble. Look at the detail. How exquisite is that? I don't know if he said 10D or E, but you know, we'll just knock on both doors. Is Corine here? Oh, sorry, sorry, wrong door. Hi.
How are you?
Good, we kind of disturbed your neighbor.
That's okay.
We rung the wrong bell. You look great.
Thanks, I'm Suzanne.
Oh, I love the shoes.
Thank you.
Stuart Weitzman.
You know it, girl.
Honey, I know my fashion. Hi. Hi, nice to meet
nice
you.
to meet you too.
So I rung the wrong bell, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Your
Come
neighbor
on
was
in.
cute.
Oh, isn't he
He's
cute?
really cute. So tell me about the space.
Well, I like to work in a home-like environment. When I moved to Midtown Manhattan, many of my clients said, but I loved coming up to your space. So now I'm back into a home space.
I know that you're famous for the black cameo.
Yes. You see, in 1990, we came out with this cameo because women of color wanted a cameo that represented us. So I modernized the silhouette, updated it, and for 10 years, we've had this cameo.
And there are many celebrities wearing these.
Yes.
Name names, brag a little bit.
Okay. Well, the other day I was happy and thrilled to know that Mrs. Hillary Clinton had on the cameo. Mrs. Winnie Mandela as one of our clients, Felicia Rashad, Mrs. Camille Cosby.
You're famous for that, but I love like some of these. This is like a coral.
Yes. You know, before I did the cameo, Lauren, I was known for very bold pieces of jewelry, one-of-a-kind, limited editions.
So it's couture, basically.
Yes, it's couture, that's right. Our customers want unique, specialized items. So we personalize a lot of items. So women of color have their own things. So this has become sort of an icon in our community, and I'm very proud of that.
I know that you have a new line, eyewear.
Yes, eyewear. And my daughter, who's my partner in business, she can tell you more about the eyewear.
Model for us, Susie.
Sure. I want to show you our new Diva eyewear collection, which is all hand-applied Swarovski crystal. And this is called Movie Star because it makes you an instant star.
And a star you are. Give me those. Let me try those on.
Yes.
She took the best pair.
Actually, I have a fabulous pair for you, Lauren.
Love them.
Since you're leopard lady, we have leopard.
How good do I look? Very.
And we also have snow leopard
They're
for
great.
you Siberians out there.
How do you inspire your mom? I mean, do you ever have like bloody battles? Like, I don't like this, I like it. You know?
Actually, we have our moments
Yes,
where
we do.
where we tussle it out and argue and stuff, but she's such a wonderful designer that she doesn't need a lot of inspiration, but I think I keep her young and I keep her ear to the ground in terms of what the trends are and what's new and exciting.
Definitely. And this is our office.
I love the view.
Oh, isn't the view great? Yes, this is the George Washington Bridge because remember we're in Washington Heights. And this is one of my photographs that's in the collection of the Studio Museum in Harlem, also in the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture. And then this is where I do my experimental work. And this is where I keep a lot of, see, it's junky.
It's not junky. All of these pieces will eventually become part of a beautiful piece of jewelry.
And I have my television, I have to have my TV. Because I
TV.
have to-
The only
so-
thing worth watching is my show. Okay?
Definitely.
More so now because you're on it.
Well, I love your show.
Well, thank
I love
you.
your show.
I paid her a lot
Great.
of money.
The
to say
show is
that.
fabulous because you're so much fun. You're on an adventure.
Now, your jewelry is also sold in museums.
Yes, we're sold at the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C., and we're sold at the Studio Museum in Harlem. We're sold in museums across the country, and we have our own catalog as well. So if someone would like to get a catalog, we have an 800 number, 1-800-422-6365. Someone told me once my jewelry was African couture, so I don't know.
That sounds good to me.
Yes.
Thank you, Corine.
Thank you, honey, so much. Love you for coming.
Cut.
Coming uptown.
We're now off to the African Market on 116th Street and 5th Avenue. We have our limo, so let's go shopping. We're gonna hook up with a good girlfriend of mine, Harriet. This is Washington Heights. The buildings are exquisite. The architecture, the details. Thanks, Raymond. Wow, shopping.
Hi, Lauren.
How are you?
Great, it's good to see you.
You too. Harry and
Welcome to Harlem.
Thank you. I'm loving it here. Harry and I go back. We hang out at Fashion Week. And she's an author. You wrote a couple of books.
Jumping the Broom, and my newest book is How to Be, Contemporary Etiquette for African Americans.
Never mind Africa. I need that. I need some etiquette.
It's good for everybody, but it's offered to the African American community.
So now we're here at the Malcolm Shabazz Market.
Yes. You know, when I first moved to Harlem, the African vendors were on the street. But in the wintertime, it would be really cold and they were outside literally. So this is an incredible feat that now the vendors have a marketplace where they are comfortable and they have all these beautiful things. So
I was
this is-
peeking. It's
Yeah,
really great.
it's
So-
really great.
So let's go in. So
Thank
you're the
you.
manager.
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay, so how do you choose the vendors that you have here?
Well, the majority of the material that you see here and the African arts and statues, they're actually from some continents, some countries in Africa. The majority of the vendors are from all parts of Africa.
So, okay, well, I brought my credit card, so Harry and I are going to go shopping. So,
Well, you
picking
should
a-
you should be able to spend lots of money on that credit
All right.
card.
we got big coin to spend. All right, like, see, look.
Aren't these beautiful? These are batik fabrics. These are traditional fabrics that are contemporary in design, even though it's an old design. The first time I ever went to Africa, I saw fabrics draped out just like this in marketplaces. And so to see it in Harlem is awesome, right around the corner from where I live. Hello, Brother Gambi. How are you? Yeah, this is mud cloth, which is from Mali. It's actually dyed with mud, this fabric, and see how soft it is? This is a cotton replica of kente cloth, which is probably the most popular
I've seen
African
this.
cloth. This is from Ghana. Each country has its own fabric, but see how this looks like sari fabric? But it's actually a shoke fabric. Isn't that gorgeous?
This is embroidered. I don't know if you could see this, embroidered with real
Yes.
like pearls and
Yeah.
gold threads. And it's like artwork.
Yeah, and look at the jewelry.
Wow.
These are cowrie shells, which I'm sure you've seen before. Cowrie shells used to be used as currency in West African countries. So they are now considered symbols of auspiciousness and prosperity for people. And sometimes they're worn as ankle bracelets. This would be an ankle bracelet here. And then
So
these are calabashes, which are used as musical instruments.
How about these are great?
Aren't they great? Handmade sandals.
It's amazing.
These are calabashes that are made into bags. These are bags that you can wear around your neck. Keep your Metro card.
Metro card, subway token.
Isn't that great?
Your
Yeah.
lipstick, because we're glamour girls.
Yes. All these are from the Ivory Coast. And this is what the people look like. And the masks were often used in ceremonies. And now people, of course, keep them as artwork.
How cute.
And see, again, this is the
cloth.
cowrie shell. Again,
And
printed onto the batik cloth.
How Gautier is that?
I know, right?
How much would this be?
For you, $30.
$30. That's
Regular
practically
price,
free. I
Regular
love
price,
that.
50.
But still, $50 is
Yes.
reasonable. It's
Yes.
beautiful.
You see these drums, the big drums, they call them talking drums because
I love the sound. So tell me about this artwork. I like that.
This store here is operated by a young lady by the name of Paula McCoy. The name of her store is Impressions New York.
so this is
My hand.
all burned wood.
Burned wood, yes.
You can feel it. The impressions in the wood, isn't it great?
Exactly.
It's great.
So
Now, this is great.
It sure is.
Tell her about the bag, Serena.
It's a reversible bag, which we call the quad. Now, this one is a single reverse with just the pocket reverses. You can swing it over like this.
Oh, and it says Harlem. That's great.
Exactly.
And it's a perfect gift item.
How much would this be?
This is $25.
That's practically free. That is a bargain. Downtown, this would be $125. Would that not,
That's
Harriet?
great. I think so. And
Hello.
look, you got the pocket so that you don't lose that Metro card. I love
Right.
it.
It's her lingerie store. I love lingerie. Come on, she loves lingerie.
Yeah, oh, it's great. Look at how beautiful these pieces are. So what's so great about this market is that you get the gamut. You have from traditional African fabrics to contemporary lingerie, art, everything. It's fantastic.
I love. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, good to see
Well,
you.
come back.
I will. I'll see you Fashion Week, hon.
That's right.
Wow, that market was totally awesome. Well, now we're on 125th Street, and we're going to meet Greta Wallace and Princess, two hip designers. And if it's anything I love, it's hip designers. So they're in a special townhouse. Hello, I'm here for Greta Wallace. Simply Greta. Wow, look at this banister. And look at that over the doorway. How beautiful is that? It's like stained glass. Hi.
Hi, Lauren, I'm Greta.
Well, it's so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Finally, how are you?
I'm in fashion heaven.
Yeah, welcome to the brownstone.
So it is like one-stop shopping. It's like a department store almost.
Yes, it's a private department store, very personalized.
So how does one come here? You make an appointment?
You make an appointment Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, we're open from 11 to 7.
And you design your own
I design my own line, which is called Simply Greta, sometimes known as the Spirit Wear Collection, sometimes known as the Quiet Luxury Collection. I think what we do is take from the past, fuse it with the present, and extend it to the future to create what we'd like to call Africa today. This is part of the Simply Greta collection.
That's great.
The cowrie shell, it's on a lot of my garments. I tend to want to stay very simple,
Very clean.
very clean, very classic. Things that address when you put it on, you feel very calm. You know, you can relax.
Tell me about these bags.
These bags are by a brother here in the Bronx. His name is Steady. Very, very detailed. It's all hemp, all natural. They're all hand stitched. We buy what we have from our local designers and keep it very special, one of a kind, two of a kind pieces.
I see something trendy that I'm in love with. Is this a bustier?
It's
How
a
cool
bustier.
is that?
It's done by Sister Tina Thomas, where she embellished it with the shells. And you have some of the Indinkra symbols. You have some hieroglyphics going on there.
Like, how great are these?
Exactly.
I mean, that, I've never seen anything like that.
Exactly.
It's incredible. But you have the henna on
Yes,
your feet.
I have the henna on
That's
my
a really
feet.
popular.
Yeah, it's quite the thing this summer. Body art without having a tattoo. You know,
It's
about
temporary,
it.
though.
Yes, quite.
Where's Miss Princess?
Princesses. You have to see our bridal shop and our gift shop. It's all upstairs.
Oh,
we
you
have
have
two
mo-
floors.
Oh, wow.
And we'll take you up to Princess at the same time.
This is amazing.
Yes,
Okay.
it's all that, you know. It is all
It's all that and
It's
more.
And more. This is our gift shop.
Look how cute.
Again, pillows done by a young woman out of the Brooklyn area. This is another card that another sister does out of Brooklyn here, and they're just absolutely beautiful. So they're blank, and you find your feeling within. And this is Princess.
Hey, how are you? So now you visualized this room and part of this whole entire brownstone.
Right. Part of the idea behind the brownstone was we wanted to create an environment, a private environment where women uptown, particularly in Harlem, could have a shopping venue that's exclusive, and we wanted to be able to meet all their fashion needs, not just their lifestyle needs and their contemporary clothing needs, but the bridal salon, so much a part of what we do in everyday life is getting married and loving and being a part of a family. And we were able to bring in Leslie Coombs, a premier bridal designer, and Sherry Hobson Green and some other people, and create the bridal salon here at the brownstone.
These dresses are amazing.
They're fabulous. Each one is a work of art in and of itself. The detail, the fabrication that the designer uses, from the silks to the voiles to the African Asilke fabric, which can be done in anything from a gold metallic into a bronze or white and black.
So beautiful. So now you also do makeup.
I'm a makeup artist. I've done over 80 music videos.
You have your own line.
Right, it's called Princess. Actually, the line was called Majestic Images. And this year, we will be renaming the line and relaunching it in September under the Princess label.
So how is makeup for black women different than for white women?
There weren't enough colors of foundations where black skin has maybe 38 skin shades and variations. The Caucasian lines had maybe 15 and 16. So we needed more color, we needed more pigmentation, we needed more warmth, and those are the kinds of things that we certainly had to bring to this line to make it a full-fledged line to meet the needs of the customer.
Now what's going on here? I see you're setting up chairs. Is there some kind of reading?
Well, what we're doing tonight for the first time is we have something, open mics are very popular in poetry, so we're doing something called Poet Teas. It's actually spoken word and flavored teas. And that's what we're doing tonight at the Brownstone. We'll be doing that every Wednesday from here on out.
Well, thank you so much for allowing us into your very active space. I like it. Things are happening.
A lot
Thanks
of
a lot.
things are happening. Thanks,
Thank
Lorna.
you.
Come back anytime.
I'm gonna go shopping.
Great.
We're gonna get a livery cab. Let's see how well I do. Harlem rocks. Whoa, we are at 2620 Frederick Douglass Boulevard for Londell's restaurant. And we're going behind the velvet ropes. And I see Londell.
Hello, Lauren.
Hey,
How are
you? So you're gonna let us in?
Oh, sure.
You're gonna give us some snacks, some
And
eats
in my
and
humble
treats?
abode.
Come on in.
Come on in, fellas.
Hello.
These are my favorite customers in the world.
Why are you his favorite customers? You order a lot?
The food is fantastic. The service is wonderful. And he's a very sweet man.
He's really sweet. And he has celebrity clientele like Jane Fonda and Ted Turner. Oh, wow. Halle Berry. Oh, who else, Londell?
Fernando Ferrer. There's Charles Rangel.
So what's the philosophy here at Londell's?
It's a mix of the menu, the ambiance, as well as the service. So these three things make us sort of special uptown.
And the food is special, and it's like ethnic African-American
Well,
cuisine.
it's what we refer to as city style. It's Cajun, continental, as well as Southern traditional.
Okay, so give me a tour. Let's check out the kitchen. Hey, whoa.
This is sort of the lifeblood of the restaurant. This fella here is Stefan,
Hey, Stefan.
who bears a very strong resemblance to Malcolm X. So that'll show you that he's quite good at what he does.
I can see the sweet potato pie is looking mighty good. What are you cooking up here today?
Well, we have a basic menu. Catfish, sauteed whiting, smothered pork chops, barbecue ribs.
Ribs, I love ribs. Where are those ribs? I'm gonna get some later. You gotta serve me some good ones.
Have Miguel, I'll hook you up.
I know, Miguel, you gonna hook me up?
I'll hook you up, don't worry about it.
This is my
Miguel is
favorite
our head waiter.
favorite serve person.
Welcome to Londell's. Welcome. Please, let me follow me this way.
And we have music here too.
We have music now every night except Sunday.
I love these pictures. What's going on?
This is the beginning. At first, the restaurant was half the size, and as we expanded and doubled the size of the dining area. These pictures are pictures of Harlem's historical district. Thousands of people come to Harlem to see these brownstones.
Now you've been here, you've seen the neighborhood change.
I've seen it change considerably, the makeup of the community as far as economic classes, the melting pot that we refer to as New York City. I think Harlem indeed has been given a bad rap, and we often welcome visitors to our community because we want them to see that our community is just like any other in the world. It has its social ills, but it's a lot of goodness, there's a lot of good people, and hopefully in a very short time you'll see a lot more restaurants similar to this.
I love the artwork.
Most restaurants uptown really don't exhibit art to the extent that we do. We intend to run the gamut as far as the arts goes.
Wow. And I know you have a private room because that's how I discovered this. A friend of mine had a party here. Look at this private room.
This is an idea that a lot of my friends in the business community had expressed an interest in. They wanted a space where they could host meetings. Okay. This space can accommodate about 40 people.
Well, I'm excited. So now my favorite part is coming up. We're going to test the food here, okay?
That is truly the proof in the pudding to taste our delicacy.
So cut. Wow. Thank you. Ooh. Thank you.
We're going to put on the wall of fame.
Yes, we're
Yeah,
going to
wall of fame. I want that. How great was this show? Amazing. I want to thank all you viewers for watching. Come back next week for more fashion, style, glamour, and maybe Londell. Cheers.
All right, thanks for coming.
Thank you, Hennessy.
Please come soon.
Hennessy, we love you.